Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
There's the handoff. Fighting him off. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He escapes the pocket. They chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Wide open downfield. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up 3rd and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark, so a tricky angle here. And it's good, right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Oh, what a grab! That's a nice gain. It'll move the football up. 27. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Breaks into the open. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Tigers.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And they tack on the extra point. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Running back has it on the screen now. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Can he make it to the marker? They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. And now the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's nearly picked off. Could not hold on to the ball in the end zone. Sets up second down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Close to the tight end. What a catch! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. He's got it near the end zone. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the
breaks into the clear. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And the single back takes the handoff.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Ball handed off. Inside the 45. Gets some space around the 30. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pass caught. Can he get in? Then the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this 3rd and goal.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. At the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
My, oh my. Now that's a play that makes your jaw touch the floor. The pass and catch to take it the distance on one play is definitely an offensive coordinator's dream.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Keeper for the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball with 39.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's caught inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense ahead of 1st and goal now.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT puts him up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and the defense brings him down. Buck crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Wants to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking to scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking deep downfield to the left. The QB throws his third hit of the day. And bringing down a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. Now here he goes. At the 10 now. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Quick throw to the left. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Looks like LSU has the first down.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, I'm surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
First down here for this offense. They'll give it to the running back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
And the tailback's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now from the pistol formation. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Well, the defender makes the catch, but it's ruled out of bounds, so incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They stop him right at the 24. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He keeps it on the design run. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
On the run here. Lets it go. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can have
Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Incompletion on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He's got a man down the middle. And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside.
Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes, and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. Screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he released it. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's hit just before the throw. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. It's a shotgun run call. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it and when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. Tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Going after, up and good. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Took contact on the throw. Oh, and it's dropped. Nearly intercepted by an excellent defender. Don't see that very often.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Tight end makes the grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut it.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Back to throw. It's Stevens. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset, and they're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's brought down there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Working clock with the ground game. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. QB keeper all the way. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
There's the interception. Man, this defense could have used that a lot earlier, but a chance here for the offense now to get some late consolation points.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Scanning the field. It's Stevens. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Looking for a late deep throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Defense not pressing this time. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Here's the 2nd down play. Looking to throw yet again. On the move now. And the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Football comes out. The defense has got it. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. Looking to pass. It's Vasquez. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick. And the head coach says, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 4 on 4th down today. Can they convert this one? Trying to create here on the move. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 2. Brings up 2nd down.